Okay, so as always, we're going to be starting with the core and the screws and springs. So we're going to put everything, take it apart. The springs are caught together. Okay, so I'm going to put the springs onto here like so, with the fat end of the spring facing towards the threads of the screw. And do that with all 6. Okay, cool. So next you're going to be taking your center caps, or center pieces, I always call these caps. They look like that. And you're going to put your screws right through those, like so, with the fat end and the threads going in there. And then you're going to go ahead and screw that in to your core, like so. And just grab your screwdriver and finish it off. And then do that with all 6 sides. Alright, so the next step is to build the center of these core pieces here. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking these big edges and we're going to put those in the middle. But before we do that, you got 4 of these caps and 4 of these big edges. So, if you can think about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to cap these 4 pieces here. And then, after that, we'll put them into the core like you normally do with a 3x3. And that'll be awesome. So let's do that. Okay, so next we're going to put these little centers in, or not the centers, but I guess they're the center. It's the center layer. And we're going to put those in like so. And now you got your kind of like your middle, kind of your base going here. Okay, so the next step is you're going to be grabbing these corners right here. They kind of have like the rounded kind, and they look like that thin, this big of a piece. Same with this piece right here. And I wanted to discuss something before I inserted it into the cube. I wanted to discuss how these pieces interlock. Check this out. If you notice on these pieces here, they kind of have like that little I don't know. It's like a cut at an angle, if you could see. There you go. And then you have right here, which is also cut at that same angle. And when you put them together, it like matches up like a perfect puzzle. So I can already tell that sliding across each other is going to be extremely easy and smooth, and hopefully no pops because it's so well put together. It's going to hold each other. So the next step is to get these type of pieces, and you're going to put them in as if you were putting the top layer on a 3x3. You're going to put in the corner, then the edge, and then another corner, then another edge. You know what I'm saying? So you're just going to keep going with those 2 same type of pieces, and you're going to keep going until this next layer is done. Okay, so now that you've got this layer done here, this I guess you'd call that what, the third layer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or whatever. Anyway, after you got that, you're going to be getting these pieces here. They have kind of like that thin corner arm piece, and you're going to put that in. And if you notice, that's also it's also notched kind of diagonal. If you could see, yeah, right there. And that kind of fits into those little edges that we just put it under, so that way it kind of gives it like a round type of cut. So I don't know, it's hard to explain, but still, they're all shaped like that. As you can see, right here, it's actually shaped like that too, that little 45-degree angle, so that way when the pieces slide within each other, it actually can hold itself together. So you're going to be just going, like I said before, you're going to do corner, edge, that little tiny corner piece, and you're going to do the edge, and then the corner, and the edge, and the corner, and last but not least, the edge. Okay, so now you got 2 layers done out of the 3 for whatever top or bottom side you decide it's going to be. The next step is to get these corners, just kind of really weird looking, very thin pieces, but they're made extremely well. I've tried bending them, and they're completely solid. They won't bend. So I guess that tells you that if you cube pretty tough, that it's not gonna break on you. Yeah. So now put in these corners, and you're gonna be putting in these edges. Corner edge, corner edge, corner edge. So let's do that. Alright, so these edges are a little tough to get in, but I've noticed if you turn, the cube 45 degrees like you would on a 3x3, and then pop the edge in there, it actually allows it to kind of get in there and wedge in there. I guess the best bet would be to put it all together and then the corner in. I mean the center cap in, but I don't know. That's not me, I guess. I just kind of shove it all together. Alright, so corner, edge, corner, oops, and edge. Oh, my little edge thing fell out, but it's okay. Oh, butterfingers. Okay. Anyway, let me put this back in, and that's it. That's your bottom layer. It is pretty loose, but that's because the cube's not put together just yet. But then after I get that all put together, I'm going to adjust it. So now you got your bottom base. You can set that on the table, and then you can put the rest together really, really, really easily. Let's do that. I forgot to mention that it did come with an extra screw and spring. So there you go. Also came with a, I'm not sure if this is just for me or if this is how it comes. I did hear someone else say that they did get an extra core and screws and springs. So if you don't, then don't worry about it. It's probably not meant to be in there. But if you did, then you probably got lucky. So there you go, extra core and springs. Anyway, okay, let's get to putting this back together. Corner, edge. I really like that whole diagonal cut type of a feature they did right here. I mean, look at that. I like how it locks together like that, like all perfect. It's freaking awesome. All right. Alright, so now it's all together. I haven't put the center caps on yet. I do that very last because you gotta adjust your cube, The turning is insane. It's ridiculous. It's just how smooth it is. I am going to tighten them quite a bit because there we go. Now it's starting to feel more solid. About four whole turns. Check this out. It corner cuts, but you have to be very careful. I haven't lubed it yet. I don't know if I will just yet. But you gotta be careful for the layers. It does feel really solid. Anyway, the 3x3x5 was really loose compared to this. Even when it was tightened a lot. But that could have been because I lubed it. This actually feels solid. It still feels let's see here. I don't know. It feels like it's gonna fall apart, but I doubt it. It's probably just because I have it kept loose. Sounds really cool. The puzzle quality is really good. And like I've said before, even without stickers, this puzzle can be a puzzle in itself because you have to realign these little layers here. Oops. And that becomes a tedious little task just in itself. I'm going to adjust this a little bit tighter because these pieces are starting to come out a tiny bit. Do the little half turn. There it goes. Feels more solid. And after you got it to where you like it, just finally cap them. The internal pieces in this cube actually work extremely well. And just like the other puzzles, Cube4you is actually starting to put their logo on the inside of the caps. If it ever focuses. There it goes. Instead of the outside. So a lot more surface for the sticker to hold on to and stay on to. but it's great because these little small layers, since they're so thin, they make that like Bruce Lee nunchuck sound. But this way, it still makes like a Cube4you DIY sound because there's, you know, they're in whole, they're all together. I mean, cool. Let's stick with this beast. All right, so these stickers, don't worry about it. What's really cool about the sticker applicators now that come with the Cube4you is that this material is really stretchy, and he puts the stickers on the you know, on the cutouts like almost exact where they need to be. So it's really easy to use this and put this on there. And then if you ever need to adjust something, you just, you know, stretch, like say I have all of them on except for this corner, but this corner is, you know, too far in. You just start pulling on this, it'll stretch it out, and then you know, it'll put the corner right where you need to do it, and you just push it down. And you know, it just ends up helping you put your stickers on extremely perfect. And I don't know, I just find this to be really convenient, and I actually like putting on my own stickers because I like having my stickers exactly perfectly like centered on every piece, or at least, you know, really close to perfect, which perfect is almost impossible to achieve, I think. I don't know. No, I'm just kind of rambling, but still, let me just show you with the yellow here how it kind of works. You just, you know, put your stickers onto the, or you put your clear tape onto the stickers, then you peel the white backing off the stickers, and then you kind of put that aside if you want. And then you just kind of look over the very top, you know, hover over like bird's eye view. I kind of go with the middle ones first, make sure that they kind of line up perfect, or very close to perfect, I should say. And then, you know, you could just kind of either stretch the tape or not stretch it. Like this one needs to kind of go out more, so I stretch it, and it you know, moves it perfectly. So does this one, so I'll stretch that. This one especially needs to, check this out, I'll kind of do it real time. See how this is, oh crud, it's already getting stuck on there. Okay, see how that one's kind of too far in this edge, well for me anyway. You could just stretch and pull it, and it kind of moves it, and then you can see, now it's perfect. And you just put it on there, kind of press it on, push on the stickers, so that way the stickers are attaching themselves to the cube. That way when you peel this off, it's ready to go. Or I could take the back of this, just kind of press them on. Make sure you don't get any dirt under there, or else you will get the stickers kind of popping. This is going to be kind of tough putting all these little stickers on, but we'll figure it out. Cool. So there you go. So you use your sticker applicator. Okay, so the sticker quality is really awesome. As you can see, they are really glossy. Yeah, you're gonna get the point. I don't know why I'm still showing you. Actually, really glossy for stickers. As for a review, these do turn really awesome. I haven't adjusted it, I think, all the way tight like it needs to be, because it still kind of feels a little loose. But you know, with a puzzle like this, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be trying to go crazy and speed solve it. But what's really cool about this is it could still be used as a 3x3. I know everyone is, you know, kind of like, man, I wish it was proportional and blah blah blah. But you know, like where all the QB pieces are one size. But this is actually really cool because it, I don't know, it kind of gives the stickers a really cool feel when you're solving. Like, I don't know, the recognition's kind of a little bit weird with like how the stickers look. So it's kind of fun to solve as a 3x3. And for those wondering how you scramble and solve these, what you do is you're supposed to, like say you're supposed to misalign this, and that, and then you do an R2, you know, and then that kind of mixes them up. Then you misalign them again, and then another R2, you know. I hope I didn't mess this up too much, because I don't really want to mess it up right now. Okay, yeah. You know, anyway, so the first step is to scramble up all these little mini layers here. And then, you know, with all the R2s and the F2s and all that. But you have to do it in twos because you got to make sure that these layers are still aligned for you to scramble them. After you do that, then you scramble the whole thing like a 3x3. And then so the puzzle ends up being unscrambling the layers from being like, you know, mixed up from like this against this, or, you know, you have to solve all the layers to where they're all horizontal again. And then after that, then you use like commutators and stuff like that, and you solve it like tons of dominoes or something, and you got to just kind of solve all the layers until they're paired up, and then after that you can solve it like a 3x3. And that's what makes this puzzle really fun. It's definitely cool to check out. If you want one, check it out. It's at Cube4you.com. They're really awesome. They have really good turning. They're really smooth. I haven't even lubed this yet. I don't even plan on it because it doesn't need it. Yeah, that's it. Definitely go check one out. If you want an awesome puzzle for your collection, check them out. They come in colors. And that's it. Have a good one.